Hey, what's up? I'm Unknown Shadow. This is Albert. That's Colorado. And I guess this week's episode of What the Hell Did You Do to Your Monkey Now? Is a handlebar edition. Before we get into it, I just wanted to thank again all the people that have been watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, disliking, doing anything they want to. The various videos. Thanks for checking out whatever it is that I'm doing here. There's a lot of mods out there that are based on performance and changes to, you know, how cooling and all that stuff. But sometimes you gotta do something just because it might look cooler. A lot of the Grom cousins of the monkey, especially the ones that are a little more focused on stunts, they tend to like to swap out the bars for something a little more aggressive. So it's actually something I've been wanting to do to the monkey for a little bit, kind of change up the style a little bit, change up the stance. And I went out and I got the ProTaper KLX 110, I believe. I'll fix it in with some obnoxious text on the screen if I got that wrong. And I know that a number of the different Grom riders, especially the stunt riders, tend to like these KLX bars. Compared to the stock monkey bars, you know, they're a little bit lower, a little bit wider, and a little bit kind of more, a little bit flatter. So you tend to get a wider stance to it. I'm not really a stunt riding kind of person. But with the focus of trying to make this a little bit more off-road, knobby tires and all that, I figured, you know, having more of that wider, aggressive hold on it might actually be a good thing. The install was relatively simple. There were only a couple of gotchas here and there. The bars totally fit. I didn't have to I didn't have to lengthen any cables or anything. So hand controls all still fit. You know, like most kind of modern bars, no holes in this, but there is a pin inside the hand control that needs a place to go to kind of hold these in position. So I did have to mark that out, drill a hole to get those to fit in, but I did a pretty good job. This side I'm actually I'm pretty happy with on this side. This side I wish I'd have gotten it a little bit further down, but for the most part it's actually not too bad in as a position to kind of get access to the turn signals and stuff. For the grips, I went with the ProTaper pillow top grips. Noticeably, I only used a little swish of alcohol, kind of get them so that they'll slide on. I didn't use any grip glue, I didn't use any hairspray, I didn't use any, I think I've seen some people use spray paint, glue stick, anything like that. I just went with a little bit of alcohol, slipped them on there. They're holding on quite well, no problem so far. Plus, if I want to swap these grips, then I'll be able to. I don't ride too aggressively, so they'll hold on just fine for what I need. At some point, maybe I will throw some grip glue on them if I decide these are the ones that I want to kind of stick with. But for the most part, you know, right now they're just fine. One thing to watch out for, though, on the throttle side, when I was taking the stock grips off, I noticed that they were weirdly on there. Turns out that, as you can see in the video, there is like some parts that stick out on the stock throttle tube, and it helps kind of grip. Like, there's an indentation on the top and actually on the bottom side of the grip itself to kind of keep it locked in there. And I mean, I guess most grips don't really have that. I had thought about kind of shaving those parts off to make it easier to get the new grips on there, but decided instead to kind of struggle with it and push it over the edge of those tines or whatever. It worked, and it's on there. If I'd have known that those were there, I might have just gone ahead and picked up a new throttle tube before the installation, but I didn't know. One thing that I may need to do is the stock monkey bar has bar end weight, which knocks down quite a bit of the vibration at the end here. I may need to go find something for that. But more importantly, I need to get rid of these mirrors. And so I may go bar end mirror, and we'll see what weights on that. To that point, you know, there's too many different options, and if there are some options that people really like in a different style mirror or bar end mirror for the monkey, let me know down in the comments some of your ideas, and maybe I'll kind of try to find something from those. I gotta do something though. One thing you might notice is that the engine or the exhaust is a little bit louder than usual. I decided to take the spark arrestor out, the DB killer, out of the exhaust. I've been wanting to see if there's any kind of performance difference between with it in there or out. So far, other than louder, I haven't really noticed anything. I'll probably put it back in there. I really love the sound of the exhaust, but it's definitely, that drone is a little bit too much sometimes. These specific bars are definitely going to be personal preference. I may or may not at some point try to find something a little bit taller. I don't know. I actually really like how these are kind of laid out right now. We'll see as I put some more miles on the bike of how much I continue to like them. But you know, sometimes you just got to do stupid things. In my previous videos where I was having various phone issues, one of my worries, of course, was that man-in-the-box clamp and the ram ball that's on there. And I kind of left it off, moved things around. When I was putting these bars on, I decided I wanted to try that man-in-the-box mount again. And so I put it on there. I still have the Buzzkill, the Hondo Garage Buzzkill on it, now that I've seen that that thing's been doing fantastic. And actually that man-in-the-box mount with a extension on it onto the Buzzkill really works well at keeping the phone just above that center bar here. So I actually really like the new position for it. And plus I get to use that part again, and I actually liked how it looked. I was just worried that it's going to destroy more phones. I do need to figure out a better spot for this camera though. It's just kind of But really, that's all I got for this week. I do have a few more things coming in for the monkey. I have a couple of stuff already in the garage. I also have some stuff coming in for the scrambler, so keep an eye out for those changes. In the meantime, hopefully you like something about this video. Like, subscribe, comment, do those things if you like to do those things. But hopefully you're having a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.